fira julen här på Hawaii.
Just of another name. From birth I'm stained a creature, all of us one in the same. Feel free to organize, I play a different way. By doing what I want and never ever feeling shame. Get on your knees and pray to me. The problem child becomes the only God you'll ever see. Make me believe that I was never mine. I made my goddamn self a product of my own design. Feel free to have your views, don't force them all on me. The kid I was back there would never dream of being free. Yes, I've been gone alive. No questions please, I do not owe you answers. Just let me rest in pieces of a broken mind, trying to undefine myself by ancient words. I put my power first. No, I don't think you heard. This land don't need a herd. I was created by on high to write my own damn word. Get on your knees and pray to me. The problem child becomes the only God you'll ever see. Make me believe that I was never mine. I made my goddamn self a product of my own design. It's not one, but two dumb bitches.
Okay, little dirty, nappy headed East Atlanta nigga. Father said it I was a force. 44 Hank Aaron Chrome, wanna make it home, then get out the Porsche. Let a nigga cover faded for. I had to fade a nigga at the faded for.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is about to be fun. Oh, my goodness, I did not see this one coming today. I didn't know this was coming today. Maverick, I gotta be real with you, dog. Saying that Supergirl will make more money than Wonder Woman 84 is not a flex for Supergirl on any fucking level. I would hope so, because if it makes anywhere near what Wonder Woman 84 made through COVID and half on streaming, that's not good. That is bad. It better make a lot more. But anyways, we're here to talk about, yes, the Chibi Reviews documentary. I've been waiting for this for a while. I did not. I just forgot about it. I forgot about it. I've been waiting, but I also forgot about it. I forgot that this was happening. Holy shit! Can you believe we're getting it? we're gonna finally get this motherfucker. Thank God. It comes in just in about a nick of time. Rob was very smart to release it now with everything that's going on with Chibi and this new controversy. To then go and felt his sorry ass. So. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. No. No, where's my, I don't know which one. Okay, there it is. Seriously, I have 3 screens here and I'm picking the wrong one. Without further ado, though, kiddos, let's us move into this and let us have some fun, because this is about to be, what do the kids call it? Kino? Well, I don't even know what I'm going to call it. Kino? I'm just going to call it gold. This shit is about to be hilarious. Hilarious. The best way I could put it. I watched like a few seconds of this shit. I was cracking the fuck up. I was already cracking up like 3 seconds in. Okay. Anyways, let me play this shit. Let me stop yapping. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I should have done this before my stream. Like an idiot, like a goddamn moron, I forgot to change the audio. So let me change the audio and get my headset on. This is why we have a headset, you dumbass. Yeah, I know you're connected. Shut the fuck up. Let me just make sure it's on my headset. There we go. Almost there, almost there, almost there, kiddos. We're almost there. All right, let me just get this off. Okay, now let me stop yapping.
I'm making this video as more of a statement to myself.
And she's like, you will die alone, because you can't even see what is in front of you.
Sorry. Yo, she cooked them so bad! No! This is why all your relationships fail, because you can't... She's 18! You can't even look impressive to an 18-year-old. Ouch. Anyways, let me read this. This is why all your relationships fail, because you can't focus your attention on someone. Stop trying to stand on a moral high ground when you finally told me to die alone. When you literally... Like, how much of... You're a grown-ass man, and you're getting all butthurt because this girl told you to die alone. You should have told her, said... Shit's better than being inside of you, bitch. That's what I would have said. I'd say it's better than being near your sorry ass. Shit. Like, I'm not gonna take no fuck. I won't be. I ain't no moral high ground that I care about. But like that's your answer. This is why everyone has left you, Jacob. Apparently, his name is Jacob. I hope there's someone who you can maintain focus on. I really do, but I just don't think you care to. I doubt you feel that way after what you said earlier just now. You were telling me to die alone. Like, he's such a bitch, dude. You're such a pussy that you're going to use that as a weapon. That's what you're doing. You're manipulating her by using it as a weapon to make her feel bad, and she doesn't care. Based, by the way. If anyone doesn't care, it's you. Exactly. She does it because you're a loser, and I don't blame her. I never once said something hurtful like that. Oh. Okay. Have you ever seen your internet presence, bro? You're not exactly a lovable anime lover, bro. You're not a lovable guy. You will die alone because you can't even see what is in front of you. All you will have left is your hollow adoration from fans. Ah! Because you just threw this one real thing away. Ah! Oh! Oh, no! Damn, that hurts because it's the truth. That's what we call a truth bomb. Just so you can look and comment on nude and... Abort this. Why would you put this on screen? Why would you put this on screen? Dude, listen to me. Are you retarded? Why would you put this on screen? This doesn't make you look good. This makes you look like a loser. What were you thinking? An 18-year-old pegged you down, bro. That is evil. That is evil. And the truth. The worst part is it's true. She cooked you. I don't even have anything to say. How am I supposed to commentate on this? What's the commentary? She said it all. This is going to be a long video, y'all. How long is this? An hour long. He's cooked.
All you have left is your hollow adoration for your fans.
Adoration, you fucking moron. Jesus Christ, I hate you anime nerds.
Because you just throw this one real thing away. Just so you can look and comment on nude anime girls. You have...
You got cooked. You got fucking cooked. You got fucking annihilated, bro. I don't even know what... She cheated on you and I'm agreeing she's right. That's fucked.
Called me almost everything under the bus, compared me to Hitler, compared me to Stalin.
She's based. I kind of like her now. She's based. Yeah. I hope she finds a young man. A young man. Hear me well, girl. You need to find someone your own age if they're going through years of therapy. And she finds someone that's, you know, nice. Hey, good for her. Based.
Called me a Jew. You've called me a...
That was the insult to him being called a Jew. Hold up. I'm gonna need this right here. There we go. That was funny. I'm sorry. That made me laugh. I got called a Jew. That's an insult to me.
Nazi. You have called me a pedo. You have called me,
Who is just cooking this dude, bro? Oh my. God damn. That is... I mean... That's what you get for liking Lolly, bro. You are getting called horrible things. Maybe stop liking Lolly. Maybe start being an adult. I don't know. Food for thought.
a cuck. You've done everything you can to put any form of buzzword on me. I'm gonna tell you.
It's not buzzwords, just insults. It's not buzzwords, bro. The real world, we call that insults. We're insulting you because we don't respect you.
I'm not gonna give you what you want.
You guys remember
What, to just exist so I can make fun of you for the rest of your life because you're a pathetic, disgusting, lowly disgrace to your family and your father? I think I'm getting what I want, Chibi. I think we're all getting what we want.
Keffels, the trans activist who waged a holy war?
Jesus Christ. He is male Keffels. Where's the sex change coming, Chibi? Let's go. You know what? Fuck that. He needs to plow Keffels. I think that's the only person on this earth that would fuck Chibi. I think Chibi needs to get into it and just absolutely destroy Keffels. Just nail the fuck out of that. 'Cause that's the best it's going to be for you. Nice. That's kind of how the best it's going to be for all you anime watchers, is just trans women, I think. I don't women just don't want to be around you guys. I don't know. The whole lolly thing is not helping you.
Against the website Kiwi Farms as an excuse to scam her fans out of $100,000. Well, despite her career being dead, her spirit lives on through the actions of Chibi Reviews. Chibi, aka Jacob Siebers, is an anime review YouTuber who constantly seeks out controversy, usually to his own detriment. But to him, it doesn't matter if he's in the right or not. All that matters is if he can garner sympathy. He likes the attention, but his actions have resulted in negative ramifications for anyone in his crosshairs. As anything goes with Chibi, he'll slander you, reveal personal information, and send his hordes of fans to spam and mass flag his opponent.
I've already had that happen to me. I'm not saying flagged or anything. I mean, I'm probably going to start getting a lot more people coming after me because of this. I don't care because you guys are like Hassan fans. What's the word? Oh, yeah, insects. I don't care. You guys literally sit at home watching anime all day. You don't have jobs, so I don't really give a fuck. I wake up at 3 in the morning to work. You guys you guys are up till 3 in the morning jerking off to fucking anime. We're not the same. Don't ever comment to me about anything, bro. I don't give a fuck. You are a literal social class below filth for me. I don't give a fuck. I don't respect you. I don't like you losers. I don't think anything of you. I think mental health is wasted on fuckers like you when it should go to people who actually are worth a fuck and actually contribute things to society. You guys are a waste of literal time, space, and energy. And to be honest with you, I'm glad that this is happening now. I want more people to start. We need to get back to the days where we bullied people like this. What happened to us shitting on people like this as men? Where guys like this wouldn't be allowed to just have protection from anyone. Like, I'm very disappointed in Jeremy Wormy, bro. You really just dropped the bag on this one, dude. You dropped the ball. What were you thinking? You know, I'm sorry, but you can't just shit on guys like the Quartering, but then let this guy stand. I respect the Quartering far more than I do Chibi Reviews. Because at least with the Quartering, he actually got like an adult woman to marry him. He actually had an adult relationship. I can't say Chibi will never have that because Chibi's a psychopath. And also sad and stupid and focused on jerking off to anime girls. That's gay. What a dumbass. You could only get an 18-year-old girl. And even in that, the 18-year-old girl was disgusted by your choices. That's sad.
His posts. In fact, I'm sure this video will be swarmed by his wretched fan base.
Losers. They're all losers. I mean, I'm going to block them. I don't care. They don't get a voice on this channel because nothing they say matters. They're literal bots, hordes. You have an anime profile pic, I automatically don't think much of you. So, it's nothing new. Just business as usual. I mean, that's if I even... I don't care. You guys are dorks and losers and nerds. Like, everyone probably looks at you in your own lives as just disgusting rodents. So, I don't care.
But that's not going to deter me. This story is way too fascinating for me to give up on, as it involves a sketchy lawsuit.
How could you give up on this? This shit's hilarious.
Abuse allegations, cuckoldry, and a chair being made out of his sketchy lawsuit. Abuse allegations, cuckoldry.
Just lost my fiance, my best friend, and my entire friend group. Oh yeah, she was fucking his best friend. Dude, the anime bull? You got cucked by the anime bull? Oof. I don't even have a triangle to ring for that shit. Fuck, bro, that's heavy. That's rough, buddy.
And a chair being made out of his brother's bones. This
that was crazy.
Is a story of...
That was crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Chibi Reviews, the internet's current biggest crybaby.
Oh my god, he looks like fucking Xanderhall. I thought that was Xanderhall. Xanderhall is like the leftist equivalent of Chibi. Oh, he's the leftist equivalent. Wow.
Chibi began his channel all the way back in 2013 at the age of 18, calling himself that due to his short stature. He's confirmed before that he's 5'3".
This poor dude. He never had a chance in life, I'm not gonna lie. He has the whole world stacked against him. Good lord.
Claiming that he hasn't grown an inch since the age of 12. Oh. Either he drew the short straw, or he never went through puberty. Judging
by the way he acts, never went through puberty is a pretty good bet.
By his voice and demeanor, my headcanon is the latter.
Oh, I'm not lying.
He's like a legitimate, malnourished, deformed Xanderhall. He's Xanderhall without going through the 3% puberty Xanderhall went through. Xanderhall, this is like your cousin or some shit, bro. He probably hates the fuck out of Chibi Reviews too. I bet like Xanderhall just is like hates the fuck out of him, which makes it even funnier. Oh my god. That's rough, buddy. You know, I'm starting to kind of feel bad shitting on him a little bit because this dude never had a chance anyways.
I'm not lying, Chibi. That title just does not see. Oh my fucking god.
Chibi would gain some notoriety for his reviews of animes and mangas, retaining decent viewership over time. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about this stuff.
Yeah, you're an adult with shit to do, I know. Shocker.
I didn't grow up watching...
This is coming from a guy that's a literal nerd himself, so I know that sounds fucking like hypocritical, but you gotta understand there's like a difference here. Star Wars, I don't obsess over that much to this crazy degree. I just know a lot about it. But I don't let it be my life to where I don't have priorities. The problem with these type of nerds is you let it take precedence and priority to the point it becomes your own identity, and you don't like anything else. You know how much shit that I actually talk about? Sports, movies, Star Wars, doesn't really matter. If all you talk about is one thing and it's taken over your life and personality, I mean, look at what that girl just... Look at in the beginning of this video what was said about Chibi from his fiance that cheated on him with his best friend. Brutal, tragic, sad, felt it. All you care about is looking at naked anime girls. All you care about is this hollow, sad fucking fan base you've built up. That's sad. But I don't care about that shit. This is a hobby to me. You think I give a fuck? When I turn this off, guys, I'm playing video games or I'm just resting and sleeping for work. I mean, it's a very slow existence, I know, but at the end of the day, I'm going outside. I still go outside, I still watch movies, I still have fun. Like, I don't know what to tell you about what Chibi, because Chibi, I don't know, man. Like, my best advice for him is to just legitimately go outside. Go to conventions. Go do something where you meet other people and slowly back away. This is not helping you.
Any of this weird anime shit. I instead watched age-appropriate stuff like Regular Show and...
Yeah! Whoa! Shit. Sorry I had to do that. By the way, Billy Mitchell, take the L. Listen to me, Billy. Billy. I like you, Billy. But you gotta... Billy, take the L. Okay? They won. They haven't just won. They've humiliated you at this point because you've tried to not take the L. If you just took the L, Billy, it wouldn't matter. We wouldn't think of that episode, and it's just another regular show episode that we laughed at. Let it go, Billy. I just think of that meme where it goes, he's still on the phone? Yeah, he's still on the phone! And he's just at the phone. He's like, oh my god, he's still on the phone! That's that meme. You are that meme. You're still on the phone, Billy, and they're still laughing at you. Let it go. You lost, okay? Stop mentioning regular show. I'm begging you, stop mentioning them. It's not helping you, bro. It's not. It's your 1L. You are the Carl Jobst in this situation, bro. I'm just being real with you.
Total drama.
It's goated. Goated. I'm sorry to get that out. That's goated. Dude, I love Total Drama. Total Drama is that show no one talks about, yet we should. That in 16. I gotta do a cartoon stream, like, of all the underrated gems. But I've been too busy watching Ed, Edd and Eddy, to be honest with you. Dude, putting Ed, Edd and Eddy back on there, it's insane. It's insane. Putting Ed, Edd and Eddy back on the fucking channel, back in the ecosystem. Tubi, thank you.
Beef testicle bourguignon.
Beef testicle? Oh, I'm gonna get fucking age restricted.
Testicles?
That's your line, Owen? That was your line? You've probably eaten literal pig lips and pig testicles and pig dick. That was your line?
If you've seen my OTK documentary, you might remember when I thought Kyuko was referencing NTR, the anime, not the type of hentai. And if you don't know what NTR means, we'll get to that later.
I'll be right back. Apologies for that long, arduous wait. I really do apologize for that. An unexpected thing happened. I had to kind of fix it. So, not going to go into details. But anyways, let me get back to roasting Chibi. Again, apologies. You guys are being patient. Thank you.
Because of the type of content he made, Chibi was able...
It's so hard to... I'm starting to actually feel bad for roasting him now. This is why bullying is so hard with people who deserve it. Because he just makes it to the point where you have sympathy for him.
To garner an incredibly loyal fan base. Something he quickly...
Never mind, I hate him again.
Took advantage of. On numerous occasions, he would make videos purely to garner sympathy, including a now deleted video from 2017 where he begs for money. Now I will give him a bit of...
He's like the successful Xander Hall. It's his... You know what he is? He's Xander Hall if Xander Hall actually went the right way versus the left way. Xander Hall had two choices. He went the left wing side, and that's why he's not succeeding. You want to know why? Because only broke people watch BreadTube. Only broke people are within that community. Truth bomb.
Slack here, because this was during the adpocalypse and a lot of YouTubers were being unjustly demonetized. But at the same time, this guy could easily get a normal job if things were getting this bad, as he thinks he might actually starve to death and go homeless.
Here's the thing, the only reason why I'm able to focus so much on YouTube is because it is actually my main source of income. And now that, basically...
I'm telling you, he's like the successful Xander Hall. It's eerie how similar they are.
This has happened, and YouTube has had a very rough patch, and it's affected us all. I no longer have the money to basically even afford to eat, or even pay the bills.
So get a job, dumbass. Hi, I work. I don't feel your pain.
Because of what has happened to YouTube. And so basically, if something is not done, I will be homeless.
Get a job. What is that? How is that? Yeah, your followers probably need money too, asshole. The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm basically jobless at this moment because I'm not really even making anything anymore. And on top of that, I won't even have the ability to eat anything. And that's just not counting other little knickknacks and stuff. So basically, at this time, the only option that's really available, like the smart option, would be to seek other alternates. For instance, go out of your way and try to figure out another way to make money.
So basically...
Can I hit him? If I could physically hit him, can I actually, like... I should be legally allowed to hit him. What the fuck type of logic is this guy on?
You need to put the fries in the bag.
Thank you!
Chibi just uses this as an excuse to shill his Patreon, practically begging on his hands and knees for his...
Yeah, but Boogie could do that because Boogie genuinely is pathetic like that. So it makes sense that Boogie does that.
Fans to donate to him.
You guys literally have my fate in the palm of your hands, depending on...
Fuck you then, nigga. The fuck? That ain't my fucking responsibility.
How this video goes, depending on how the reaction to me advertise my Patreon account goes and all of that, will probably...
He really is Xander Hall. This is the Xander Hall shit. This is the Xander Hall documentary, except on the right side. On the right-wing side. He's right-wing Xander Hall. Somehow he has success to an extent. That just makes me sick. You guys are sad for fucking giving this guy any cash. You're so sad.
Probably determine what happens.
Fuck him.
And I won't blame any of you if you're upset with me for even saying stuff like this in this video. I won't blame...
Then don't say it. I hate when creators do this. I know this is a dumb idea, but I'm going to do it anyways, despite me knowing this is a bad idea and that it's immoral as fuck. So anyways, it's like, fuck you. It's disingenuous. Just say what you got to say. Don't feel bad then, because you clearly don't, because you're still doing it.
Blame you. I won't, because I know it's... I feel guilty for even saying stuff like about my Patreon, but it needs to be said. It needed to be said, and like I said...
It didn't need to be said. It never needed to be said. You fucking idiot. It never needed to be said. You're just doing it because you're too lazy to go get a job. If I was blessed to build a following into this guy's level somehow, this guy doesn't even, to me, deserve his following. I'm not trying to say that I deserve it, but what I am saying, if I were to able to, I'd still be working. I would not truly quit my job until I am able to make the money that, honestly, someone like Jeremy Hambley was near making. Not like millions, you know, like, okay, that's a bad comparison actually, because that guy was actually making a hell of a lot of money off of just raping the algorithm. If I was making, say, if I had, like, let's do subscribers, like if I had 300k plus and I was making 50 to 60k off of every stream of views, that means I'm making roughly 2 to 3 grand if people are paying regularly through my streams. That's when I consider quitting my job. I'm making like 2 to 3 grand a stream. That's very awesome. And that's when it's better. That's when it's like you could do that, you can afford to do that. And even then I'd be hesitant because I just don't trust the free flowing market. I don't. It's a good side thing still to this day to me, but I'm building now and it's hard because for me, the algorithm goes up and down. I can hopefully make it to a level that I could get it there, but then it's like, I don't know, maybe. It's tough. And here's the thing, though. I would never want to put my hands in the fate of just that because then I'd have to start caring about what I say. And then, well, that just ruins the whole fun of this. I love saying what I want to say and not giving a fuck about people's repercussions because fuck these people. But if I have to rely on people well, then I have to be fake nice, and it's gay. It's lame and trash, and I don't want to do that.
It's make it or break it right now, and that's basically where it's at.
But I can't help but laugh at this when Chibi is begging for cash with his giant collection of anime Gooner toys in the background. Imagine if I made a video like this with my sick...
And it's literally quartering. It's like the quartering. It's like, fuck you, bro. You make all... And that discussion he had with Melanie Mac, and I watched some of it, and you're sitting there talking about your collections, how you buy collector's editions. It's just like, fuck you. I have this, look at me, but to my back. I never talk to you guys like that, begging for cash. I mean, your response would be, why don't you sell the shit that you have to the back of you? Now, I'm not going to do that right now, but you know what I mean? Like, I would understand why people would be like that. It's ridiculous. It's purely ridiculous. And sold his shit. And it's clearly killing him inside, but he did.
Figures worth of Lego sets in the background. You might as well see if you can fit your car in the background like that T. Martin apology video from back in the day. Adding insult to injury, Chibi would later do a video showcasing his thousands of manga novels, anime figurines, and unnerving posters. Imagine bringing a girl
unnerving is an understatement
over and she sees this shit.
I mean, that's what this girl said though! That's crazy! Did you just say that? Because at the beginning of this video, that's exactly what she fucking said. That's all you do. And you don't think that's a problem, Chibi, that you're more focused in 2D animation than, I don't know, the real thing? I mean, granted, your girl, I saw her. She's not exactly... I don't know how to say it without sounding like a complete dick, but... Meh? We'll keep it to meh? I don't know. Nicest the way I could say it. The nicest way I could say it. Yeah, just leave it at that. Like, it's not like you're... I get that, but it's like, bro, it's still there to touch and do stuff with. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, what is she thinking at that very moment? Probably doesn't help that his home at the time looks like the Blair Witch House.
What the fuck is that?
While Chibi did gain a lot of support, he did notice the occasional hater dunking on him for being a broke loser. But the problem Chibi had is that he couldn't simply ignore his critics, letting them get to his head.
He still can't. He's a bitch. He blocked me on Twitter because he couldn't handle that I told him the truth. See, the problem for Chibi is he thinks that I care about morality on here, and I don't. I'm sorry, Chibi, but I just don't care that your girl left you and fucking simped you out for your best friend. I don't care that you simply are pathetic, and I don't really care that your fans are also equally pathetic. Because that's the thing, your fans are full of dudes that need someone that has a big following to validate their own pathetic lifestyles, and that's just what it comes down to. I just don't feel your pains. I don't. You can be a nerd but be hardworking, have a life, and still have like chicks and shit and understand how to be social. The problem is with Chibi, he doesn't understand you can do that. All the things that this has afforded you, time and space, and I'd be so blessed to have this because I would be outside getting to do the things I want to do instead I'm at work. You know, while the rest of us actually, excuse me, okay, well, the rest of us have to work, you sit there and waste your time doing shit like this. What? Nyaga. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck your alert. Anyways, you waste your time doing this shit. It's like, why am I supposed to feel bad for you? You had all this time and space to do so much more. I don't get it.
He'd slowly start facing more backlash online. Specifically,
What the fuck? These are the people that fucking piss me off, though. Let me get on a rant for a minute. You motherfuckers suck. Y'all the retards that make this so hard. I hate these bit. And of course, it's a fucking Palestine flag. Oh, God. Just adding to my hatred. These are the people I can't stand. You motherfuckers take it to this ridiculous extreme, and he's able to get away with shit because you people look at like twice as retarded in comparison to this guy. Look at him. He gets to laugh at you and go, look at you fucking weirdos. And he's kind of right. I would never have this anger. Just make fun of the motherfucker. How hard is that? Why do y'all gotta take it to this gay-ass level, man? I swear, and I've said this 1,000 times. I know Mikey No More said this 1,000 times. We have to consistently always deal with this guy having a following that he shouldn't have, placating and basically not holding this asshole accountable because people like you make unsuspecting people that may be on the right side, center, left, look at y'all and go, whatever the fuck they're talking about, I want to support that guy because y'all are fucking losers. And I have the same thought process sometimes. I'm like, if I, like, look at this person, Ferris. We have to kill him because there was absolutely no reason to edit him smiling. It's that one Anissa tweet all over again. Some of y'all men deserve to be thrown. Shut the fuck up, you fat bitch. No one wants to be around you. You sick bitch. What's wrong with you? I wouldn't want to support you. I'll support the opposite of what you're doing. I'll go be Israeli just because fuck your mama. Granted, I'm not going to actually do that, but you know what I fucking mean? These are the people that make you want to do the opposite of whatever the fuck they're talking about because they're so retarded. Why would you think this in your head? Hey, why are you blaming men? You're probably 18 and have no experience with anyone because you have no friends. Shut up, fat bitch. We gotta kill. Oh. What's the point? This guy is always going to use this as a scapegoat now. I fucking hate you. Dude, chill out. You're fucking illiterate. I mean, sure, bottom feeding. I mean, he is. But, okay, let's keep going.
due to some of the cringe shits he posted to Twitter. One time,
You can't win, bro. Because these are the people that quite simply, it's the same thing with Nux. Nux is such a dork, bro. Nux sucks. Nux Taku is a shitty fucking account who basically makes up lies and shit and has horrible fact-checking, he's horrible at fact-checking. I know this. I've seen his crap on Israel. It's pretty bad. Granted, people who shit on him are worse because then you guys talking about calling for acts of violence against him and his family. And it's just like, bro, this is why people have a hard time criticizing these guys because you guys poisoned the well. If you motherfuckers had any level head, Chibi Reviews is not worth any of this hate and vitriol. Just make fun of them. I can never be angry when it comes to Chibi Reviews. I can only make fun of them. That's like being angry at Darkside Phil to the point you want him, like, to suffer. Why? Phil's pathetic, so make fun of him. Oh, easy concept. Easy concept. But they make this hard.
Posted a joke that didn't land well, and some people jokingly told him to off himself. Instead of ignoring this, he tweeted, "Not gonna lie, it's not a good feeling being told to kill myself."
But they weren't joking. That's the problem. They weren't actually joking. And if they were, it came off as so much cringe, Rob, that what's the point? Even if they were joking, they said it in such a cringe way where it just doesn't look like it's jokes. It just looks like you actually are pressed about something that he said. And even it's so cringe. It's like, ooh. This one's kind of funny. But even as like the other ones, it's like, ooh, you should. I'm not even going to repeat it because I don't want YouTube to get me. But it's like, well, you say it like that, it just comes off. And then he just uses it as a shield to then, validate his own stupid behavior. And that's what it comes down to. These people suck, man, is what I'm trying to say. The people who hate on Chibi suck. And by the way, why am I getting so annoyed about this? You want to know what this reminds me of? Quartering. Quartering did this all the time, where Quartering says dumb shit. Quartering is stupid. Quartering says this stupid crap that here and there. The left is trying to come for me! I'm under attack! The left! I'm under attack! The left is coming! Ah! The left! And it's like, well, at the time, we were so against these lefty losers, like these people here, Well, you had no choice but to believe in what he's saying, even though there's nothing there. But then we're stuck here like retards going, well, I guess I can't criticize this guy because the left. And then you get labeled a lefty. And I'm like, dude, I just told a leftist dude that his mother should have never had him. Why am I a lefty? Too late. It's not who you criticize, not about what you believe.
Multiple people today. His fans were telling him to not take it personally, but he clearly did. A similar
The problem, though, is with these guys, it worked for him because he's able to, because look who, it's like the judge me by my enemies thing. Judge me by my enemies. In reality, that's a dumb quote that never applies to the internet because you could have enemies from all over.
incident happened 2 years later, and instead of ignoring this, he decided to make 2 whole videos about it, farming it for content.
There is just so much hypocrisy on display with these people.
I hate him so much, you have no idea. I felt bad, now I just want to punch him in the face again.
It is just ridiculous. Like, I knew Twitter was insane. Like, I've experienced my fair share of death threats over the years. But to act...
I mean, boo-hoo, nigga, get over it. I literally am small. I was small on my first video on YouTube. I had Anna, that Star Wars girl fan, starting to fucking kill me, so... I don't know, cope. I mean, you act like a bitch about it, I laugh.
Actually see racism and how people try to justify it and say that it is legitimately not racist is just crazy. Like,
The racism in question is him being called a cracker. He
Vanilla Gorilla. Like, man, I like Ice Warden. Ice Warden's the shit. That one's fire. I don't even know that's really a slur. That's just sick as fuck. You call it an Ice Warden?
got called a cracker because he gave an unpopular take regarding the
Chainsaw
and
ape.
Man manga.
Okay,
But the reason he keeps...
That's funny. Y'all should do more shit like that instead of the whole, oh, you should off yourself shit. Like, stop. Grow up. You sound like a retard. I mean, then you just make it hard for guys like me to shit on him. Then I gotta crash out on you.
Engaging with these guys is because he gets off to the idea of rage baiting people. But the problem is that the more you escalate, the more everyone else is going to escalate. Chibi's main form of rage bait is to show his support for lolicon, which
I don't think he's rage baiting. I'm gonna disagree with you. He's not rage baiting. This guy has an addiction to anime. Lolly's right there. He does do lolly. I mean, and that's why he should get bullied and shit on.
if you don't know, is drawn sexual depictions of children. Now usually, when someone supports a lolly, they'll do it under the guise of being a debate bro, arguing in favor of various depraved things in order to...
I wish you could say this about Vaush, but after seeing his history, it's not looking good for you, Vaush. Yeah, I wish you could get that excuse there, Vaushi, but you're not getting it.
flex their debate skills. You saw a lot of this during the pandemic, when all...
Again, I'm not gonna lie, I could see him being another one, but there's nothing there. I don't know. I'm not gonna accuse him of doing it. It is what it is. Even though I don't think I should extend that same grace to fucking Destiny because he's a lying piece of shit that does it to everyone else. He's just lucky guys like Ethan Klein are cowards.
these political streamers were trying to boast about how smart and witty they are, but instead, this made them come across as complete degenerates. And coincidentally, a lot of them were
As soon as I say it, right? I knew that was coming. I knew Vaush was gonna be on the screen, but Vaush isn't doing the debate me bro thing. He's just legitimately a freak.
later exposed for being full-blown pedophiles,
Well, there you go. Fuck.
like a good 90% of them. But maybe that's just me being bad faith. But
That Vaush thing is funny. I'm sorry, it's just funny.
Chibi instead defends Lolly due to his belief in free speech absolutism. His perspective is that people...
You don't have to go on the hill for it. See, you can believe in free speech and have the opinion of this. This is my opinion on Lolly. I wish it didn't exist. I think it's disgusting, immoral, and paints you out as a weirdo. But it does exist. It is under free speech, and it is a thing that that does unfortunately fall into that branch. So censoring it would be against free speech. And until they can find a way to make a law to ban it that's acceptable, it's never going to happen. So that's my opinion. And that's it. Other than that, I'm not going to fight for it. It's disgusting as fuck. It's nasty and trash, and people who watch it are gross. There is no hill I'm going to die on over that shit. Sorry.
People should have the right to express anything they want.
And that's fine, I guess. But I have the right to express that you're kind of an F-slur for watching that shit and that you should be ashamed of yourself. Is it wrong that I can't express my personal opinion on this? That I think that you suck as a human being for watching that disgusting, gross, immoral garbage? Oh, see, that, you know, I think you should all be free to do drugs. If you're free to do alcohol, why not? I would just look down upon you if you're an alcoholic piece of shit. You're free to do alcohol, but you're also free to be criticized for it, aren't you?
Without restrictions from the government or any social media platforms. But usually when a person defends this sort of thing, they mostly end up defending sexual depictions of children, instead of more important topics like censorship from big tech, or the suppression of anti-Israeli sentiment coming from the US government. As you'll see
That's true.
throughout the course of this video, Chibi doesn't actually care about free speech, and is instead more interested in protecting Lolly, due
Dumb fuck.
to the excessive amount of it he can.
Here's the problem that he does, that what these fuckers don't understand. I defend your right to do this because I defend my right to absolutely shit on you for doing it. I defend my right to shit on you for being this kind of person. It's not hard to understand the concept. Free speech means you have free speech and I have free speech. How you use it is on you and how I use it is on me. And I use it to shit on you. So I have no problem with that.
Consumes on a daily basis, Chibi will say over and over again how lolicons aren't pedophiles, when the word itself literally just means anyone sexually attracted to young girls. Its name comes.
I mean, again, technically, legally, they're not, but I'm not going to defend you, and I'm not going to sit there and go on a hill for you, like Jeremy Wormy's dumbass did, and make myself an idiot. Nah, I'm not going to say anything. Do I agree? I don't think so, but I also will say you are sus for having them drawings, dude, and you kind of get what you ask for is all I'm gonna tell you. You ask for it, you get it.
In the book Lolita, which is about a grown man who lusts after a 12-year-old girl.
Ew.
But to Chibi, it's just fictional content, using that as the basis for as many retarded defenses.
And that's what they all do. They go, it's just fucking fiction, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, man. You know, that doesn't... Right, it's fiction, great. And it's still weird. Because that means it's an urge for you to be attracted to that very thing. That's not in fiction. It's creepy, bro. I don't care how you justify it. It is weird. You will be made fun of for it promptly. And I don't care. Accept your fate.
There usually are kids involved in the process of making Lolly, as these artists will typically use actual images of children as inspiration, sometimes using AI, and others will flat out just trace over them. An infamous example some will remember is Sophie Labelle, who traced over an image of a baby going into a pool for their furry diaper fetish art. There's also Shadman, who drew Lolly art of actual
Do we not mention Shadman? Ah.
children like Daphne Keene and Keemstar's daughter. I've also seen Lolly defenders bring up hypocrisy arguments, claiming that it should be normalized since horror movies exist, and people.
You mean the guy that wants to fuck animals? This motherfucker? This weirdo? Yeah, great opinion from that guy.
People enjoy watching the gruesome stuff that happens there. The obvious difference is that lolicons don't simply just enjoy lolly content, they jerk off to it. I'd think someone is just as depraved if they got sexual arousal from watching people get their heads chopped off on Friday the 13th.
Hey, man. Hey, some of us just like... I'm just fucking with you. Imagine though, you're like, oh my god, it gets me so hard the way Jason just turned that guy. I find enjoyment from laughing at it, because Friday the 13th movies are genuinely hilarious. They're not scary, they're just funny as fuck. I just sit there and I just start cracking the fuck up. Then again, there are scenes that I've cracked up in the movie theater and people have looked at me like, are you okay? Like, no, I'm not. I just genuinely find that funny the way that just happened. I remember I was watching this Liam Neeson movie and the guy just like stepped, like literally jumped, like just walked off the fucking edge of the building and you hear dunk. I just started laughing because the way he's like, all right, I'm going to go with you downstairs. He just goes and turn and whoop. And I just started laughing because the way he did it was the funniest way to walk off of anything. But it's not appropriate. I get it. Yeah, I know that's fucked up and depraved. But fuck you, motherfuckers. That shit's funny to me. It's a movie. Fuck you. I'm not sitting there fucking getting sexual gratification from, like, you weirdos. Y'all motherfuckers are weird. Like, who gets sexual gratification from, like, horror movies? You got problems, dude.
The only other trick these lolicons have up their sleeve is to claim they're not jerking off to drawings of children. They're actually a 4,000-year-old vampire, or a short-stacked goblin. But
I feel as though you should get made fun of for other reasons then.
At that point, it's just cope. You're
It
a
is,
pedophile,
100%.
and you should just own it.
What?
Though I'm sure I'll get a bunch of cretins leaving Dark Viper-style essays in the comments section about how I'm wrong.
This is going like he had to fucking watch the Diesel Patches video. He had to have. I know he watched that Diesel Patches video. He's like preparing for it. Oh my god.
Instead of owning up to the fact that they find little girls attractive, Chibi loves posting degenerate lolly shits to Twitter, and even encouraged his fans to draw him as a little girl, which I'm sure he gets off to.
What the fuck could have told you to ask for this, you sick bastard?
Then escalated into someone making not safe for work art with,
you know, and you wonder why your girlfriend fucking cheated on you. You wonder why. You really do, huh?
this character, reposting it for his thousands of followers to see. Chibi also happens to have a bunch of lolly posters around his house, with the standout being these two, which depict the character Hollow from the anime Spice and Wolf, with her bare ass out. This fan wiki points out that while she is immortal, she has the appearance of a 15-year-old, but he'll defend this crap till his dying breath, even making multiple videos speaking out against the censorship of lolly. Recently, he went after the website MangaDex for banning content that depicts sexual activities between minors, citing this as a blight on free speech. He thinks the website is being pressured by the UK government to do this.
Why? Why do you choose to die on this hill? Why? Why, of all things, why are you choosing to die on this hill, man? Why are we choosing to die on this hill? I mean, I get it in a sense. You know what? Fuck it. Go back on all your principles. This is so disgusting that I'm not going to care. Why are you fighting for this shit, bro? This isn't the free speech anyone cares about. We care about what we want to say, but I'm not going to defend this shit, dude. It's just a bad look.
Making a bunch of insane hypocrisy arguments.
Regardless, MangaDex, the reason why they're probably doing this and they're removing a bunch of different things is probably 3 different reasons. You have an admin that obviously is trying to virtue signal, and they can't separate.
It's virtue signaling to say that this shit's gross, you fucking sicko? Are you fucking retarded? Are you actually retarded? No, genuine question. Are you actually stupid? He is the single... Let me keep going.
Fictional content from reality. They think a drawing is a real person, which I think is wrong, because I feel like that really lowers the gravity of actual victims. Like,
what?
I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna address the elephant in the
stop.
room.
Please stop.
The Epstein files.
Hey guys.
I'm about to jump out this chair, bro. What? How is this your defense?
Jeffrey Epstein exists. That means you can't criticize lolicons and ban the content they consume. 2 things can be bad at the same time.
They don't understand that. It's the same thing with this current controversy he's in right now as we speak, where he's fucking sitting there getting shit on by multiple people for his weird shit. And, you know, like, oh, you must, like here's one, like, Nyara. Like, oh, you must be like, I hate Nyara. Just because I hate this fucking loser does not mean that Nyara is someone that I'm ever going to sit there in like, you know, I hate Nyara. It's not anything more than that. That Nyara is a disgusting Dr. Calgary sounding fucking sus-ass weirdo. There will never be a day that fucking freak is not just that, a freak.
What he's doing here is deflecting. Last month, he would also defend this person going by Mimi Yangaji, who initially was said to be arrested by UK police for their inappropriate VTuber model.
Her model is obviously the lolly body type. I'm just going to be honest here. And I know there's a lot of people out there that
I don't think you should be arrested for that if it's not done in a disgusting, suggestive way.
find this very...
You probably shouldn't be... I don't know how you would arrest someone for a drawing regardless. That is kind of where it goes, like, to that level of what the fuck are we doing. But I also am like, if it is suggestive, fuck you for doing that regardless.
Very icky, disgusting shit exists, fine. You can have whatever opinion you want. But I want to say this once again. First off, as I already said, breaking her bail conditions, any type of NSFW that's not safe for work would get her arrested. That means not even the lolly body type, just any body type would get her arrested. Secondly, I would also like to point out that this is just a fictional design. This is not a real person. This is a drawing, a model, so to speak. And what this means is that any type of VTuber or artist that has any remotely suggestive content most likely will end up in the exact same position.
But it turns out, Chibi was reporting on misinformation, and this VTuber was actually just some dude who was an open pedophile.
Sorry, the way that was just answered as gold.
I can't exactly describe what they really drew about this video getting demonetized or age restricted.
I don't want to hear it. Whatever it is, I just don't want to know.
But it was bad enough for Chibi himself to disavow it once he found out. He thinks it's okay for lolly art to depict 6-year-olds, but not babies. I guess he's not a free speech absolute.
I mean, bro, you can't draw a line once you've undrawn the line. Either all of it's okay or none of it's okay, bro. Nah, it's gross. Just say what it is. Lolly's gross, and I'm not gonna die on the hill to defend it. Unfortunately, yeah, there's a fall under free speech. Sure. Will I say that it should? I guess I don't know. It's a tough line for me. I just don't care enough to die on the hill for it because it's disgusting as shit. So I just morally can't do it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fight. I look at it like this. If I don't really fight against it, even though I'm gonna make fun of you for it relentlessly for liking it, then that's how I justify it. Because my line is this: just because like an example, I don't agree that Chud the Builder should go to prison for what has transpired between him and this black gentleman that he shot due to his own actions. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stand up and fight for his rights or fight for anything. If he goes to prison, I'm not gonna give a fuck, and I'm not gonna care one bit, even if I disagree with it. End of story. You don't have to fucking draw a line in the sand on the dumbest of things, bro. Just saying.
Ludist after all.
Like, I don't agree that Fresh and Fit should have got monetized due to free speech in my own mind, but I also am like, well, you still broke terms of service because you're a fucking moron, and it was right there in front of you not to do that. No one told you, morons, to do the dumb shit you did, and that's why you lost your following. That's why you lost your fucking monetization. That's why that's why Walter probably has resentment for Myron, because he fucked the bag.
Though he later did a 180 after getting backlash from his pedophile fans, mainly due to how poorly worded his Twitter response was. He also previously claimed that this Mimi person had drawn Shadman art involving depictions of real children, blaming this misinfo on Kiwi Farms, even though he had simply misread what they said, because he's a fucking idiot.
Thank you.
Chibi has also been opposed to the Texas Senate Bill 20.
His war with Kiwi Farms is great. Now, anyone that's opposed to Chibi, you just defend the farms and blah, blah, blah. No, I just don't like the motherfucker, and I don't like you. I've been shitting on his fans daily. They can't talk shit to me because I basically just openly insult them for being the losers they are. There's no moral high ground with me. I just find you disgusting, and I'm going to shit on you. Very simple. What can you say to that? I will not use good faith with you because you don't deserve it.
AKA the Stopping AI-Generated Child Pornography Act. Now, Chibi has been very manipulative during his coverage of this, claiming the bill will be used to justify the censorship of anime and manga. His argument is that it's too vague and can lead down a slippery slope.
Obviously, if this bill theoretically was to come to pass and fully was able to pass, this would have an effect on My Dress Up Darling as a good example. For instance, just because Marin, is the way she looks, she obviously looks like an adult, but because the Wikipedia page says she's basically...
Can we just ban anime now? Can we do it now so we can get these dudes out of the funk they're in and maybe get them into society and get them therapy? Now? No? Can we just have, Speed Racer be the only anime we allow? No? Fuck.
16, it means that this bill theoretically could attack series like that, banning a lot of anime and manga that's like that, which would be... Wow, it would be a crazy day if that actually happened.
But if you actually read the bill, it's pretty straightforward. It wants to ban AI or deep-faked sexual content involving children, along with any other depictions through animation. All Chibi is trying to do is fearmonger, even though his favorite anime slop will remain unaffected, unless it depicts minors being statutory raped.
Apparently, according to this, if the bill does pass the government table, the governor's table, it will officially become a law on September 1st, 2025, pretty much banning all anime in the states, which means that this can have an overarching effect, and this bill might be introduced into other states around the country and might cause other countries to follow suit with this bill.
Chibi also thinks the bill is unconstitutional, claiming...
I don't even know what to say with him. The way that he frames things is so disingenuous, and it's why the right wing. I don't like the right wing must love him because they do the same shit with media in general. Oh, if they do this and that, they're gonna cut it. Like, stop. It's embarrassing. It really is. It just comes from. It's just for people that don't go outside and actually care about real shit with real priorities. People who have real priorities don't do shit like this and don't actually overreact to bills like this.
It violates the First Amendment. All this signifies that he doesn't know what the Miller test is, or the fact that limits to freedom of speech exist in America for good reasons. But Chibi was so confident in his take that he assumed the bill would never pass.
So this overall bill that these senators are trying to pass in Texas is not going to go far. And a lot of the doom posting that a lot of people have been trying to say, it's not going to happen. It's not. No judge, no Supreme Court or anything is 100% going to approve this and allow this to fully become a law.
And then the bill did pass several months later, due to a unanimous vote across both political parties, which Chibi was not very happy about. He doesn't want the US government to stop him from enjoying his favorite child rape scenes, which he will repost to Twitter so his fans can goon alongside him. One of these posts happened to cause controversy, as in October 2024, he'd reposted a clip from the anime Dan. It depicts a group of aliens attempting to rape a teenage girl.
What is wrong with some of you? Why do y'all watch this shit? I don't get it. Ugh.
With Chibi adding on the caption, the animators didn't need to go so hard for the scene. Now, obviously, people had a problem with this, and they began leaving negative comments, completely shitting on him for this take. But Chibi saw
You anime creatures are disgusting. Agreed.
this as straight up harassment, even asserting that these haters
Petition to stone this guy. Okay, this is kind of funny.
went out of their way to dox him. This was a blatant lie, as the dox in question came from Chibi's own video descriptions, which he changed due to this controversy. For some reason, he decided to list his P.O. box as his actual home address.
What an absolute fucking tard.
And people had simply just pointed this out. If he actually got doxed, the best course of action was for him to ignore it, but he kept giving it attention. He then made a video titled, "I got doxed by the Boruto community, and now I'm officially suing the individual."
Yo, what the fuck? Fuck your lolicon fans and tip, brother, nigga. Oh my god, bro. But that's what I'm talking about. Y'all just go and say shit like this. It just makes y'all look retarded. Just make fun of the dude. You ain't gotta go. Oh my god, Jack Doherty's McLaren. Fuck my life. McLaren crash? Cash. Wow, I'm tired. McLaren crash. Huh. I remember that day. It was a really sad day, man. I was really worried, for the fucking McLaren. I didn't give a fuck about Jack. Jack being alive was the sad part. You see how subtle I just did that? You don't have to go and say crazy shit, guys. You gotta be subtle. But also, the McLaren, you know what? He already killed that car with that god-awful paint job he did to it anyways. But it just proves that some people shouldn't be allowed to have money, and he's one of them. But, man, I was so sad when I saw the McLaren wreck. I mean, that McLaren was a McLaren, dude. I was really depressed over that for a minute. And then, unfortunately, Jack lived.
Responsible, where he announces a potential lawsuit against his detractors. Yes, this is fucking real. He wants to sue some of these people for defamation.
Oh, he's DSPing? Is he trying to really do the DSP method? He's trying to do the DSP method. Now, like, I'm gonna sue you. You detractors are trying to ruin my life. Like, no, Phil, we're not trying to ruin your life. We want you to stay in the same place you're at because it's fucking hilarious. We want literally nothing to change with you. No! No! What are you doing, Panthers? No! Oh, wait, never mind. My bad. I thought I read that wrong. I thought they traded Matthew Tkachuk. I'm sorry. They're actually trading for Brady Tkachuk. Oh, they're going for the cup again. Oh, how are they allowed to do this? Wait a minute. They're trading for Brady Tkachuk. Oh, it's over. Oh, man. They said, all right, Carolina Hurricanes fans. Yeah, this isn't going to happen no more. No more of that shit. No. No more. We're done. Yeah, you had your little run under the sun. We had injuries and shit, and we kind of were out of it. Well, no more of that, nigga. It's over, dog. We're winning the title back, right? All right, I hope you enjoyed your freedom for this summer, bitch. God damn, bro. I was about to scream like, nah, dog, no. Matthew Tkachuk cannot go anywhere but Florida. Fuck that. But now it's Brady. Brady Tkachuk is actually now back in, hold up. He's now back in, sorry, he's now in Florida, not back, but now he's in Florida. That's kind of goated. That's kind of fucking awesome. All right. That's kind of goated shit.
And over mean tweets. I thought that lawsuit Ethan Klein was threatening iDubbbz with was pathetic.
Thank you. It was fucking gay. It was fucking gay. It was trash. Ethan, fuck you for that shit. Because you didn't sue Destiny. That's why you're a clown for that. It was just a fucking waste of time just to fucking make iDubbbz look like a bitch. Which I'm like, okay, great. But, like, we don't have to do that when it comes to iDubbbz. You just did that shit simply because you wanted him to look like a bitch. Which is like, okay, great. But it's a waste of a lawsuit. It's frivolous as fuck. When you should have sued Destiny for that shit, because Destiny's the one that said the comment that you were so pressed by iDubbbz posting. It was attacking my family. But the guy who said it wasn't? Fuck you, motherfucker. Coward shit.
But this gets to a whole new level.
This video is being used as a paper trail for I can show to my lawyer, also the court system, because
I hate him. I really do hate Chibi Reviews.
I am going to be filing a lawsuit against the individuals that are responsible for doxing my private information. Now, as you can see on screen, I already have a few people that, is not necessarily going to be potentially in this lawsuit, but I do want to showcase the actions of what I've been going through throughout this entire ordeal in the last...
Yeah, what are you going to sue him for? Because he's mean? Courts will laugh you. Well, the judge will laugh you out of the court, bro. No one cares. He's a dick, sure. That's about it.
Last 48 hours or so.
And then he proceeds to read off a bunch of these mean tweets, including one that shows a meme thumbnail, which he genuinely believes is slanderous.
We have people making false thumbnail images of me, trying to slander me, saying I made content like this, and then trying to say, yeah, I made a video on this, when in reality, I did not.
And then...
He really is the biggest whiny little bitch, isn't he?
And to end things off, he tries to be intimidating by showing off his gun.
So thankfully, I live in Tennessee. I don't live in California or anything. I'm able to legally own a gun. I've owned this.
He's gonna shoot his dick off, isn't he?
For a while, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if anyone wants to pull any stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. That's all I'm gonna.
I'm 99% convinced you would literally cheddar bob yourself before you were able to even fire that at anyone. You would never, ever hit anyone with that gun. You would cheddar bob yourself so badly. Chud the Builder shot himself doing the shit he did. You have no chance, buddy.
Gonna say.
How much do you want to bet that it's a fake gun? And even if it was...
Right? It's probably a fake. Oh, shit. He's better off showing it like a samurai sword that he got that he probably couldn't lift to save his life. Weak ass little bitch.
Real. I guarantee you he's never used it before. It
I guarantee you he'd cheddar bob himself.
might as well be made out of Nerf. What would even compel Chibi to seek out this lawsuit in the first place? Well, that would be Legal Mindset, one of YouTube's scummiest lawyers.
Yup.
I've talked about many of this guy's insane takes throughout multiple different videos.
I'm not gonna say about Legal Mindset. I'm just gonna let him cook.
He's basically Saul Goodman, if he shit in the mouth of Thai prostitutes instead of a sunroof.
Yeah, but Saul's actually talented at what he does. I don't think Legal Mindset's nearly as good as Saul Goodman.
During this whole fiasco, he was aiding Chibi Reviews with the lawsuit.
I was only able to do something like this thanks to Legal Mindset. He's the one that helped me out, by the way, to set this stuff up. He's been very supportive.
Of course he is.
He gave me a lot of information. He was very transparent about what I needed to do.
That whole group, bro, Chibi, Nux, Tectone, they're all just a bunch of scummy, ugly-ass motherfuckers, bro. Like, all you motherfuckers over there, I wouldn't trust a woman around you. I wouldn't trust kids around you. I wouldn't trust shit around y'all motherfuckers, bro. Something ain't right about y'all, bro. Every one of y'all got some fucked up shit going on. Now, I don't know if Rob's Media's done Nux Taku yet in terms of the documentary. I know that day's coming. I will be there to watch that shit. Granted, we also had Nick Andros doing good work, even though Nick Andros can be fucking preachy and annoying, and a lot of the people around Nick Andros can... The problem with guys like Nick Andros and Shamu, they often frame things in a way that is unnecessary to do so. Like, they can have information, and then they still try and find a way to disingenuously frame something when it just doesn't need to be done. Just let the evidence stand on its own. Like Shamu's Tectone video was so bad to me in one aspect. All you did was frame things in a way that could be interpreted 50-50. And you actively trying to frame and sway it is what makes it bad.
and I appreciate him. This is a really good man, and I thank you a lot. I send you a lot of love. I appreciate you trying to help me out.
Legal Mindset is very sympathetic to Chibi's plight, as he's also into weird degenerate anime shits, and has his
It's cooking.
own list of scandals that he's had to sweep up. So he spends his coverage completely sweeping for Chibi, exaggerating the harassment towards him and downplaying his pedophilic tendencies.
Because he covers an anime that has a character that has a petite model, he's a pedo?
And I found my lolly of the season. No.
That might help. That might kind of drive people to think that right there. That comment right there is not going to help you, buddy.
So fucking cute, but so is he.
Bro, what? Are you okay? What the fuck?
And I.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah. No, you don't want to comment on whatever spurging shit that was. Jesus Christ, could you? No wonder that 18-year-old thought you were a bitch, bro. Holy fuck.
a clip, especially in stark comparison to all these mean and evil things these trolls are saying to rile him up.
And so I'm going to read this. It's a little small, but it says, "We smoking on your brother too. I'm Namek. Gonna use Dragon Balls to resurrect your half-brother. That niggas need that shit." Oh shit, I said the word.
Wait, what? Did you just say the N-word? Wait, what, nigga?
Now, obviously,
Hey!
some of the things these people are saying are kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But announcing this lawsuit only made things worse. And I think Chibi was fine with it all because it only fed his persecution complex. This is Mr. Free Speech we're talking about here. I have no sympathy for him in this situation.
Oh, that's right. You're a free speech absolutist. Until you're not.
Especially since many of the claims he made bear no proof. One of the most infamous was when he said his haters hacked into his DeviantArt account, spamming CP onto it.
The fact that you have a DeviantArt account is kind of sad in itself.
But in the screenshots he himself posted, it shows that there's 0 posts on the account at all. He did later show this random post as evidence, but it mentions nothing about CP, and was obviously made by a troll in order to rile him up. He did also mention filing a police report, citing such life-threatening posts as, "Bitch, I'm gonna fucking shove my aborted fetus up your ass if you keep this rage bait shit up, ho." Groundbreaking stuff. This sounds like a slam dunk case, even though Chibi is
yeah, I'm sure the cops will really take that fucking serious, bro.
retarded, and couldn't even pronounce the word plaintiff correctly.
I have been told that I could get a, hopefully I pronounce it right, a plaintiff?
Oh my god. He really is one dumb, fucking brain-fried imbecile of a motherfucker, isn't he? He's one stupid motherfucker, bro. Oh, God help him.
Plaintiff lawyer, forgive me if I say it wrong, but apparently there is a lawyer I can get that, basically will only ask for funds if I win, and I'm very certain I'm going to win. I have no
No, you're not.
doubt in my mind, like, at all. Like, I am 100% certain I'm going to win this case. There's just too much evidence I have right now.
He was so confident that he set up a GiveSendGo fundraiser in February 2025. He intended to use it for his defamation case, though he doesn't cite anyone specifically. He just throws up a collage of people being mean to him on Twitter.
Let's give evidence to the defamation campaign. This right here is just a bit, a
Remember, he's a free speech absolutist.
little bits of posts of the day I got suspended last week for Twitter. Now, this is definitely related to the whole situation with the defamation and doxing and all that because of just the legal damage and just the damage it's done to me as a person, my brand, my family. It's just done a lot. And
it's not done any of that. Twitter posts do not damage your... What are you talking about? These are just dumb Twitter posts from morons that people don't fucking care about. Look at this dude. Do you think any... Look at the flags in this guy's bio. No one takes that guy seriously. No one cares. Look at these people. I block people like this on a regular basis. I don't care what they think. There's a literal chart that I post on Twitter that has like a number of like 6, 7 flags. No, I'm not doing the meme. Go fuck yourself. Not doing a meme. 6 to 9 flags, I should say. Whatever, man. Just to fucking do whatever. And it has like and most of these people have those flags on their bio, and I blocked them because I genuinely know that most people who have those flags are stupid as fuck. Like this right here. This is nothing that's gonna hold up in court for anything. No one cares. The court system's not gonna waste their time on this.
Even if all these individuals, you know, don't really know what they're doing, it showcases the overwhelming amount of people that genuinely...
That alone is why that wouldn't be a case, because no one knows what the fuck they're doing, so it's not slander. No one cares. Like, this is retarded, Chibi.
Believe that I'm basically the spawn of Hitler, or Hitler himself.
Okay, and it's not a grounds for defamation. I mean, for fuck's sake, bro. Like, come on, dude. Stop.
Or a pedophile.
Yes, we got Gogeta saying, throw bricks at pedophiles, some soldiers reading a Hitler Dead newspaper, and someone who made a joke about his dead brother.
You literally see him say, owner of Chibi Reviews, we smoking on Eddie. That's my brother's name. That's my brother.
Why the...
Oh no. And why would you sit there and give this credence? What are you doing? Now people are just going to use that as ammunition against you even more. You fucking moron.
The fuck would you read this out loud unless you have some sort of humiliation fetish?
Right. Why would you read that? Why would you read that shit and then say it in such an emotional bitch-made way? Now you just let everyone know that you're affected by this and that this guy now mentally just made you want to cry like a pussy. Why would you show that? Are you fucking dumb? He's got to be.
In fact...
Or he just enjoys getting humiliated. I bet he actually... I mean, maybe he just wanted that 18-year-old to just, you know, physically, mentally, and emotionally dominate him. And sexually dominate him. Is that what it was, buddy? Did you want that? Was she not doing that enough for you? I don't have to tell you.
Why even sue these people at all? These are randos on Twitter with barely any likes on their tweets. What money are you going to get from them? Do you really think Namek on Twitter is going to pay out that dough? And how would Chibi prove damages? He did show a sponsor not wanting to work with him because of the controversy, but it was more than likely because he posts softcore porn to Twitter. Even BetterHelp has standards. Chibi clearly didn't have anything figured out. He just decided to impulsively sue everyone. He didn't even consult a lawyer yet. He was just told by Legal Mindset that this was a great idea. Probably because that—
And Legal Mindset has literally not any real background in this type of topic whatsoever. He has no background in this. It's just insane.
That guy is a soulless grifter who will suck up to anyone for clout.
Yep.
He even deleted this tweet where he promotes the Give Send Go.
Oh my fucking god. That whole group can get fucked.
Chibi ended up spending thousands just on these consultations, and none of these lawyers he saw wanted to take the case. This
Oh, you dumb motherfucker.
just sounded like a scam. And those who thought this were
It was a total scam. A complete scam.
vindicated. Once Chibi revealed what he actually did with the $17K he raised, he jerked off so much that his ballsack started crumbling apart, giving him twisted testicular appendix. He spent the remainder of the money he raised on the surgery, deciding to record some of it for his humiliation fetish.
I told my fiance to record me leaving the hospital. Like, they're gonna roll me out in a wheelchair. From my knowledge, from what they told me, I'm most likely going to be rolled out in a wheelchair because I'm going to be under anesthesia. I'm probably going to be like drooling on myself basically because...
Why would you want that out there? So guys like me can make fun of you for it relentlessly? Do you think I'm not going to make fun of you for that shit? Brother, I already laughed at the fact you got cheated on by your fiance with your best friend. I thought that shit was hilarious because you're a fucking sick freak. You think that's not going to make us laugh? Wow. He really is one dumb motherfucker.
Of everything. I told my fiance to record, like, how I look and all that. So depending on how the footage looks and what my fiance records of me after post-operation, I will upload it probably on Saturday or Sunday, and you're probably wondering why. Well, I might as well make the most of it. I mean,
Mikey No More has got to, like, cover this shit. He's got to cover this shit. This is retarded. I'm so... Whew.
already basically spending an arm and a leg just to be able to get this surgery just for something so stupid.
Look at this guy. He looks like Zeke from Total Drama, with a Freddie Mercury mustache.
No, he doesn't. Who's he look like? Fuck. He looks like a retarded version of, What, Maddie from fucking Ted, the Ted Show. I swear to God, he looks like Maddie from Ted. He looks just like he's at the like get out and you start saying some racist shit. Having brunch is gay. Really? Is it gay? Yeah, it's gay. Having brunch is gay. That's how to get you. Seriously, bro?
Why did his fiancée have to sit him in the back of the car like this? She might as well have given him a booster seat and a tablet he can cough on. I bet Legal Mindset got them tickets to Thailand so he can get back alley surgery and end up a hermaphrodite. It wouldn't be until September that Chibi admitted to using the money for his surgery, even keeping the fundraiser up for many more months until quietly deleting.
And you fans deserve every bit of this anyways for just even giving any money to that ridiculous, stupid idea to fucking sue anyone. You guys deserve to get scammed. I don't feel one bit fucking sorry for you.
It. So yeah, this was a scam. During all of this, one of Chibi's ex-partners came out with some allegations against him. In November 2024, Samantha May tweeted, "2 years ago today, I was in the worst relationship of my life. I was constantly taken advantage of, neglected, treated horribly." It's pretty vague, though she did mention in the replies that he was very toxic to her and unfaithful. I honestly wouldn't have even—
I'm sorry, this guy had managed to actually bang multiple women at a point in his life. I call bullshit. Bullshit!
mention this in my video because there really isn't a lot to go off of here. No evidence, just a couple of tweets. But
it's bullshit. I'm gonna call it bullshit. There's no way Chibi could get another woman to look at him without thinking that this guy's an actual fucking creep.
Months later, right as he began the fundraiser, Chibi made a 30-minute response video. And instead of clearing things up, he only made the situation even worse. You know how an obvious sign of someone lying is when they over-embellish a story? They'll add unnecessary detail to make it seem like they're telling the truth. This is the best way to sum up this video. He does pull up some of their text.
Oh, this is not even this isn't an 18-year-old. Oh shit, this girl's another person.
Text messages and tries to add context, but his explanations are laughably bad.
Why would you have shown this shit? All you did was show that you're a bitch. All you did, bro, was show that she basically owned you and that she fucking basically said you were less than that of a man. Why are you so dumb, Chibi? Why are you so dumb? Why are you so dumb? And
comes to the claims of physical abuse, he shows messages where she says he hit her with a shovel. He explains that he didn't hit her, and she instead sat on the shovel.
First,
what? Why even just say this is retarded? Why actually try and add an explanation to something that we don't know happened? Oh my god.
It fell on you because when you sat down, to give context, I want to do it. Basically, in my front yard, there was a fire pit, and there was plastic chairs. We were raking leaves and digging a hole or whatever for a fire pit, and I forget if it was a shovel or rake. But basically, it was put on her chair. She sat down, and when she sat down, it caused the rake or shovel to shift, and then it bumped right in the head. I didn't do it, just literally it moved and hit her head. Obviously, I did what you're supposed to do. I comforted her. I was like, are you okay? Do I need to take you to the doctor? Do you have a concussion? All that type of stuff. But basically, she blamed me.
Yeah, you hit her with a shovel. I'm going to stop part 1 here, guys. I'm going to come back later for part 2. Probably tomorrow. We're going to do part 2 of this. But, yeah, I can't keep covering Chibi Reviews for this long. Holy fucking shit. Part 1! We'll do part 2 tomorrow. Supersonic Warrior. I'm gonna see if I bring him on Supersonic for this one. I think he's gonna like